Welcome back to Dat Game, and welcome back to Oh Dat Horror Month. Shade's left me with a video game to talk about while he's off jerking it to preteens or something like that. So let the hate comments or the positive comments come in as you realise he's not here and I am, as we look at White Day.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute!
What do you want, rodent?
White Day?
Yeah?
What the hell are you gonna do next? Join the Ku Klux Klan? You filthy shit sucker!
White Day isn't about racism.
Wait, it isn't?
No!
Oh,
Piss off!
oh, I'm leaving!
White Day is a survival horror game made by Korean game studio Sonari in 2001. It never had a complete release outside of Korea. I blame Kim Jong-un. The creators of the game received many emails from people unable to beat it due to how scary it is. They later released some patches letting the player choose a difficulty and how much of the game would be focused on scares. Saying this, even through just one playthrough alone, you can't really experience every scare this game has to offer. Great. Horror games have learned how to adapt replayability. What's next? Diversity in Flappy Birds? There's even a real mode where there are next to no healing items, but a lot more story and scares. One of the great things about this game is the strong fan base which has been created and gives me more an opportunity to cover everything this game has to offer. As for the name White Day, well, in most cultures we have Valentine's Day, celebrating love and giving Hallmark our money by the truckloads. In Japan, Valentine's Day is a special day where males give females gifts. White Day, however, is the day where the lovely ladies of Japan get to return the favour by giving males gifts.
If you listen really closely, you can hear the twang of many erections going up at the thought of that idea, and then the crunch of many balls being kicked as reality sets in.
The opening cutscene shows a girl reading manga, and us just staring into the sun before going up to her. What a nice, peaceful start.
Oh shit, son! She's all for the pussy!
So, starting up White Day, we are given the option to enter our name. Fedora the Explorer.
Because if there's gonna be anything sexual going on, I want to do some exploring. Of the panty variety. Hell, Shades, why'd you write this crap?
Ooh, that's so perverted!
I know, right? I think it's something in this chair. I think it's fuming.
The opening cutscene starts, and reminds me of something that Kojima would make. Very cinematic. Setting the tone straight away. Though I don't know why on White Day you would decide to go to the school at night. That's just fucked up. Have you seen most Japanese school horrors? This is not going to end well. We enter the school, showing that we are in Building 1. The game is a first-person puzzle solver type game. Opening things and examining items, which adds to the creepy atmosphere of the school. Fantastic. Exploring a classroom, we find a very angry note from the janitor. It seems he's pissed about some rake gone missing. What, can't you buy another one? And if we have the spirit, we can get his rake back for him. From the storage room. Why spirit? That already sends bad vibes. In the bottom left of the screen is our health represented by our heart. So far it's good, but I get the feeling things are going to make it spike. Our inventory is our school bag. storing items, notes, and other things of importance inside for our quest.
Terry? Is that you?
In the main hall, we meet up with some of our classmates.
And I know what you're thinking. Are they legal?
Lego! Lego! She's Lego!
Running gag!
야, 소리 없이 나타나면 놀라잖아. 난 8반 김정아야. 너는?
What the hell? So talking to this girl signals us to see a safe in a random room? This isn't really explained, and it's just put in an odd spot. Honestly, I don't know why they did it.
It just seems like such a weird thing to do.
The dialogue tree shows we can pick multiple answers, which is quite diverse for this type of gameplay. Goes to show they put in some...
What's that noise?
An alarm starts going off as Kim hides from the noise, which is making my ears bleed brain juice, while we make our way to the alarm through a series of vents using a ladder. Let me tell you about the save feature. It's much like Resident Evil. In Resident Evil, you have ribbons for a typewriter, so you can save your progress. Here, it's markers. Nice to see some inspiration taken from other games of the genre. It also makes you feel like you got some rationing to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear you over this cool, refreshing beverage. Other soft drinks are available.
Creeping through the vent, we witness something quite odd. Fuck? So the janitor is that bent out of shape about his fucking rake?
Give this guy some paid leave. He is clearly stressed.
So finally, after solving the alarm puzzle, we find the random safe, an amulet, and even a game box. Kind of like a collectible in the game. A good side Easter egg to keep you on track while you're being killed by the fucking gardener!
Hello? I swear, if this is a prank!
We meet up with Kim again, first to see if her eardrums haven't exploded from the alarm, and to talk to her about our White Day crush. She gives us a key to the gym, and we're on our way.
And if you've seen enough Japanese manga about gyms, you know exactly what's going to happen in there. Eh?
Run, bitch! Run!
Boris? Is that you? Did you come back from the dead?
So the other girl from before rescues us from the janitor.
늦은 시간인데 학교엔 무슨 일이야?
Bitch, I could say the same to you!
The other things you find throughout your quest in the school is reading about the ghost stories. Some of them trigger when you read them, and some when you get into the area they describe. Lighting a match, we find our first story about a ghost girl and a maths problem. The impossible maths problem. Yahei was a very normal and average student. So normal that sometimes she would be bullied and teased for it. Maths was the only subject she was below average in. And though she studied and worked as hard as she ever could, her grades never improved. Whenever she was called to the chalkboard to solve a maths problem, she could never do it, and her bullies in class would laugh at her. One day, Nahye had maths for her last period. Unfortunately for her, she got called up to the chalkboard to solve a maths problem. As every time before, she couldn't solve it. The maths teacher grew impatient and angry with her, so he told her that she could not leave the school until she had solved the problem. To make matters worse, The bullies walked up to the chalkboard and changed the problem slightly, while Nahye was out of the room. When Nahye walked back, she became even more confused, upset, and scared. She even heard about the rumors and ghost stories that were told around the school, and was growing more and more anxious as it got darker. Suddenly, the back door swung open, and her bullies came loudly into the classroom. She was so shocked that she suffered a heart attack and collapsed to the floor. Even in death, she can still be seen at the chalkboard, trying to solve the problem that she never finished.
Son of a fucking grudge! What the hell is Kayako doing in this game? Nope! Oh, fuck. Okay. Can I be honest here? I really don't like The Grudge. I know I reviewed the third one on my channel like a little while ago, but a lot of the time when I was looking at old footage in the first movie, I was doing it like that. It's one of the only movies that have just really fucked me over mentally, but oh god.
Don't get me wrong, I love a good horror, but that was an amazing jump scare. What the fuck was that? We read another story about a girl and the secrets of the pond. Secrets of the pond. A small pond could be found between the main building and the gym a long time ago. There was a silly rumor going around that the pond was made from a crater back in the day and used to be a refugee camp from the war. Apparently, the site was bombed during the Korean War, and a group of soldiers were killed when the bomb hit the tent where they had been resting. That is not the only rumor about the pond. The story goes that if you prepare a love letter for someone, asking them to meet you at the pond, you will stay together forever. But if they don't come, the pond will curse you and you will die. When the moon is at its brightest, you can see a figure standing from the hallway window looking down at the pond. Some say she has some sort of connection to the pond itself. A timid girl named Soo Kyung liked an upper grade student called Sung Joon. After a long period of stress, she sent him a letter to meet her at the pond, feeling it would be worth the risk. However, the letter was misdelivered, and Sung Joon never got it. Soo Kyung spent the whole night waiting there in the cold. She fell ill and was absent the next day. She decided to be transferred in a desperate attempt to save herself. No one heard anything more about her until a few months later, when Soo Kyung's body floated up from under the pond. Fuck, these are messed up! And finding stuff like these bloodied hand marks just messes me up even more. I was expecting sexy schoolgirls, not to piss my pants! Oh god, is that the window from the Pond Girls story? Oh, fuck! And just when we ran out of the way, we're killed by the Slender Gardener!
What the fuck did I just play?
Look, yes, the girl on the cover did lure me in, but when I was playing it, I expected something half decent. But what it delivered was a dynamic horror game. From stories, puzzle solving, jump scares, a great atmosphere, and even some innovative and inspiration from other horror games. This one is very underrated. On the sexy factor though, it's deceiving. Don't get me wrong, I still think it's a great game, but it lures you in to make you shit yourself. Shades owes me a clean pair of boxers after this. Playing the game in other settings does provide you with some different types of gameplay. Like in easy mode you get a mobile phone which texts you hints for the game, which would make you come back. But the sex appeal isn't too strong, unless there's something deeper in the game. But like hell if I got the balls to find out.
Well, that's it for
I got him good. Thought you were gonna need carpet spray, man. Shut his pants all the way through. Yeah, no worries, boss.
What a dumb cunt! Ooh, that's hot! Oh, that's so perverted! Ooh, that's so perverted! I'm touching my nipple. You can't see him, but I'm doing it.
Is that okay?
Hey, don't ask me, it's going in your video.
Thanks, Chris.